Hey, what's up, boys? Back with another video. This is just going to be the last video on the E30 for the rest of the year. I do these, I try to do them like every year, but sometimes if I don't get, enough done to the car, I'll go ahead and do them like bi-yearly. Or, yeah, like every 2 years. So I did the last one in 2022, at the end of 2022, so got a few things done to the car. So just going to kind of do like a walk around. I just want to go ahead and, kind of do like a little overview of the car. Car's back here. If you guys haven't been following me, I've been doing videos on the car since 2012. I've had the car since 2008, so coming up in January is going to be 17 years, which is crazy to think about because that's older than some people's kids. So I've had the car literally forever. But we're just at my storage unit. I just got it out to cruise around a little bit, and we're just going to kind of do like a walk around on the car, and we're going to go exterior, interior, and then just like miscellaneous things. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about the other stuff that I did like in the last update video, but I'm just going to kind of go over and skim over everything on the car. Just like I said, in case you guys don't follow the actual build, or if you guys came across this or whatever, just want to kind of cover everything because I get a lot of questions on some parts of the car and what they are, and all that good stuff. So also, if you guys do want to see my first short film I put on the channel, it's basically includes the E30, so put a lot of work into that video for like a horror short film, and I think it came out really nice. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys go ahead and check that out. But let me flip you around and give you a little overview of the car. Alright, so sorry if it's a little bit overexposed. I'll fix that in post-editing. But here's the overall of the car. Just do a little walk around. And like I said, just at my storage unit, so nothing too crazy. But done a few things since the last video, mainly exterior. So I just kind of wanted to go over everything. So yeah, let's start on the exterior. Start from the front first. Also, of course, I still got the Epsilons on. Those are about to come off because it's the winter time, obviously. So but yeah, the main thing that you're going to notice if you've been following the car is the new front valance, which is a FIBA front valance, which is a I did like a 3-part series of fixing this, getting it painted, doing all that stuff, and repainting the front bumper as well. But like I said, this is a FIBA. The ironic thing about the FIBA stuff is it was like the first thing offered from BMW for aerodynamics for like the very first part. And these are obviously part of the late model kit, but the actual piece does have a different front bumper. So the FIBA kit is actually like the whole rear bumper is all one piece, like the bumper cover and the rear valance. But this one has 2 pieces, so it's the lower part, and then the actual bumper cover is different as well if you do like the actual FIBA kit. But I just grabbed the lower front lip, and of course we did a splitter on it. Then I just got another kind of like a rubber splitter underneath of it to kind of protect it. But yeah, that's the first thing up. I do like the look. Obviously we're doing the BBS kit on the car, but that's just not currently in the budget. So we paid a pretty decent price for this. I think we paid like 300 bucks, and then I got it painted from a friend for pretty cheap. So it really makes the car look nice. I do really like the look. We still have the same side skirts, which are the FIBA as well, but these are from the early model kit, but they're still wrapped black, so these are going to be coming off. I was supposed to have them done before this video, but just haven't got around to it. So those will be painted red, the same color as the body. Kind of went back and forth, but I think with the new front and rear, it just kind of stands out, and it's such a dark black. So we're going to be doing the Xeno on the side skirts as well, keeping the splitter and putting them right back on. But yeah. So FIBA side skirts, like I said, Epsilons are still on, about to come off. And then the other new thing is the Racing Dynamics rear that I got from a friend for trading some work. Damn, his car is dirty. Look at that. Ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, Racing Dynamics rear end. Man, look at all this dust. Look at this. That's what happens when you keep it in storage. But yeah, that's the newest piece. This is a US made one, so they were originally made in the 80s, and then they stopped selling them in the 80s, and then they were started to be made in the 2003 and on. So I just got this from a friend from trading some work, and really like this rear valance. It's probably one of my favorite for the E30 late model cars, so that's why I have it on the car. Like I said, when the BBS kit goes on, I'm just going to keep this in the collection and you know, put it on the shelf or whatever. But it's pretty nice. It was pretty much it was a one owner piece, so I got it for trading some work out to a homie. And I repainted the rear bumper, but the rear bumper doesn't really match the stock paint that I got the car painted with, which is unfortunate. But we got the MHW revs, which, like I said, eventually we're going to get a set of real ones, but that's like after paint and after the motor is built and, you know, all that stuff. I don't have to worry about it. Still got the Heritage emblems on it. Love the Heritage emblems. The rear louvers from Classic Euro parts out of Latvia or whatever. Zinder rear spoiler was new old stock when I put it on, so it's only like a couple years old, but it has to come off because I have to get it re-lined up because this side is lower than that side is because I did it by myself. As far as on the exterior, I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah, like I said, we'll just go over the rest of the stuff just to kind of cover it. Arc 7, big brake kit up front. The rear, last year we got the control arms, or it might have been 2 years now. Yeah, 2022 is when I got that done. But the rear control arms, LSD, reinforced, all that stuff. We are going to be doing a new subframe because for some reason, if you look at the fitment on this side, we're like almost fender to lip, and then this side is in about 5 or 6 millimeters. So I've replaced everything else back there. That's why I did the rear end, and the only thing left is obviously the subframe. So we're gonna throw a new subframe in it, throw the welded on camber and toe adjustments, so those are all done as well. And yeah, that's gonna be like a project over the winter time. Motor is still the same, engine bay still the same, haven't done anything with that. Besides, like I said, the M20 is on its way out. It's almost got 300,000 miles and just knocks and burns oil and leaks oil and all that good stuff. So like I said, we are doing the stroker build, but we've just been kind of way behind on that. But I have decided to go from a 2.9 to a 3.1 if you guys haven't kept up with the channel. So I'll link that little video up here in the card. But yeah, we're going with the 3.1 M20 now instead of the 2.9. So I think that's it. Damn, all this noise out here. But I think that's it for the exterior. Just wanted to kind of go over it. But like I said, those side skirts are definitely getting painted because they do not match anymore with them being black. Even though it is kind of the lower part, they really get hidden. Like my friend Sam didn't even know I had side skirts on it because he's a goofball.
Unreal. Unreal.
But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take those off and get them painted and re-put them back on over the winter time. So that'll be a small little episode. But like I said, a full stainless exhaust. Back to the Magnum Flow 14815, I think is what it's called. It is off center because the muffler itself is too big and it hits the inside, so you can't turn it this farther or turn this way anymore. But there's really no point to pay to get it cut and re-welded so it comes out correctly, because I'm just gonna have to do the same thing with the BBS, so why do it twice? So it's whatever. But I think that's it for the exterior. That's pretty much a rundown. Well, I guess little small things on the front grille. Of course, we got eyebrows, original BMW ones. We got a headlight intake, so I know the car's not turbo, it just has a headlight intake because it sounds cool and it looks good. But yeah, let's go into the interior, which is I guess a decent amount of stuff done, but nothing too crazy. So let's get into that. All right, so hopefully you could see in here. Let's go to auto ISO. We got the sport seat in right now currently because the other one was just shit and it was pissing me off. So threw the sport seat in just to feel how it feels compared to a normal comfort seat. So those are going to be getting redone over next year as well, but just focus on other things first. A big thing that got done is the door panels. So we got all the door panels all done finally how I want them. Had my friend Cameron do them. I think they came out pretty good for what my vision was for them. but we got the, like, not fake leather, but like the vinyl leather, because I didn't want the maintenance of actually having leather, plus the cost and the waste that you have to go through. We got the suede with the gold stitch, because the gold is like basically my what would you call it, the accent color on the car, as you can see from the other parts in the interior. Go over here to the passenger side. But yeah, like I said, really happy with how these came out. They look really nice. The seats are going to be done in the same way. So on the sport seats, the outsides are going to be like that leather, and then the inside is going to be suede on the bottom and the top, and then on the headrest as well. So that'll all be done. Let's go here to the back one as well, just so you guys see what that looks like, how those came out. I think they came out nice. But yeah. So next up is, see, we got a Husco armrest that we got from a yard car that we got a new pad for, got it for free. This needs, like I said, it needs to be redone because all the gold's coming off of it from handling it. We are going to be chucking a new shift boot and e-brake boot, because I'm getting rid of those. They don't look right anymore, and they just look kind of stupid and out of place. So we're getting rid of those to get those done when I change up some other things, which is going to be included with the steering wheel as well. But before I guess we can talk about the steering wheel. I'll just keep the door open, it's whatever. So, like I said, steering wheel, I've had this one since like 2018 or 2019. Grip Royal, gold walnut jack or whatever. Like I said, I'm just going to change it up. We've been riding this one for a while, and I've had the BBS steering wheel for a while too, but I don't want to put that on until I put the actual BBS kit fully on the car, just because I'm kind of picky about that kind of thing. So I just want to get everything put on at the same exact time so it all looks proper and it's like a big transformation or whatever. But yeah, got that. Down here we have the Euro AC grill cover, which is covering a amplifier, which we're going to talk about here next. Of course, the cluster's been redone, but the biggest amount of time spent in the interior, like aside from the door panels, was over last winter and like the springtime. We did a full entire audio build. So since we did the door panels, we sound deadened all the doors, so all the doors have been done with kill mat, so they sound a lot better. I'll leave some links if you guys want to check that out. But dead sound. I did that to obviously keep the sound of the audio in and improve clarity, but also keep the exhaust sound out. Let's see. The radio, I don't remember which radio it is, but we got a Sony radio, and it is basically running at 2.5 ohms because I have my speakers running at 2.5 ohms. So the front speakers, which are a three-way system, which I'll talk about, is ran off the amp that's behind that little panel right there. That's why it's there. It's hiding back there. That's a 2-channel, so we're running 180 watts RMS to the front channels, which is a 3-way on each side. And then we have the rear speakers, which I'll show you here in a second. But like I said, the only thing that's powered off the head unit itself is the actual rear speakers. We ran all new power and ground and all new speaker wires throughout the entire car, so we used nothing factory wiring wise, because I had problems with some stuff messing up. So just went ahead and knocked out all the new wiring as well. So we got new wiring all the way under there. We got the crossovers. They got 2 crossovers under here. There's 2 in the glove box. Then we got the speakers down here. We actually went bigger, and I'll show you that on this side because we got a little bit more light, I guess. So these are 3-way. If you know E30s, they don't have really great sound stage, so I invested in doing, we got a spider web, look at that. But I invested in speakers, which you can't really see, but I'll throw some photos in. We got 6.5 Infinity Kappa, 60 CSX, 6.5s. I think those are running at 100 watts RMS. And then we have the second part right here. This is the Infinity Kappa 20 MX, which jumps off of the crossover to make it an active 3-way system. So you got the mid woofer, the mid, and then we have the tweeter in there, which I took the original tweeters out and put the tweeters that came with the set into those and glued them in. So we've done pretty much everything correctly, and wire ferrules and all that stuff. So if you guys are into car audio, definitely check out that series that I did. But yeah, like I said, the amp that's behind there, also I have a Airlift 3P mount right here to do vertical or to do horizontal, which I have to install there, and then change the buttons on that as well. But we still have that to do. We also have plane, you probably can't see it. I'll wait till that goes by. All right, that should be, you know, gone enough audio wise. But like I said, we got the I made these boxes custom on the panel itself. Obviously we have everything stitched, got the black stitching on the doors, gold stitch for the accent, and all new material. Like I said, the 2-inch mid drivers right there, the mid bass down there, and then the tweeter in there. So that's pretty much it for that part of the audio. And then we have these 6x9s that we decided to go with, which I don't remember the actual part number on these, but got those on the panel back here. Look really nice, they sound really nice. The whole audio system sounds pretty decent. I still need to tune it a little bit more, but just haven't really worried about it too much. But that's it for the audio system. Like I said, we did all new wires all the way throughout the car, and everything's been done, you know, up to professional standard or quality that it should be. So that's pretty much it for the interior. I believe everything else has been covered really. The trunk setup's still the same. We just ran new RCA cables to the amp as well, just to kind of change it up and do all new wiring. So if you guys want to see that full little series, you can check that out on my channel as well. But I think that's it for like the overview for this year. Of course, next year the interior is going to get finished the rest of the way. I got to take the dash out. That's going to get wrapped in leather. The center console is going to get wrapped as well. Just so many plans to do, and just have to have the money to do it. Of course, the paint, new body work, or the body work getting done. Paint the new BBS body kit after it finally gets mounted on. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about the stuff that's already been talked about in the previous videos. I'll leave that link down at the end of the video if you guys want to check that out and kind of see what's changed. But just kind of want to finish this video off with talking about some future plans for videos that are going to be happening over the wintertime, because I don't try to do too much during the wintertime, mainly because work is slow, and secondly because I'm trying to build the motor. But alright, so let's talk about a few things that I want to do over the wintertime that's going to be future episodes. Like I said, new steering wheel. We got a new steering wheel coming in, which isn't the BBS, because like I said, I want to get that done and put that on when the BBS kit gets put on, so it's all together. So yeah, new steering wheel soon. I'll probably wait till the beginning of the year to post those episodes or whatever. New shift boot set. I have an eye on a new e-brake handle, which isn't nothing too crazy, but I want to get that done as well. Let's see. Like interior wise, that's pretty much it. I do think I'm probably going to end up rewrapping some things, like my A-pillar and the panel up there starting to peel finally from like 4 years of being on there. So I think I'm going to redo those in suede with the other type of suede that I got on my door panels, because it's a little bit higher quality. Of course, getting the remote relocated back down there. Also have, like I said, a little episode of painting the side skirts. And then we have missing a center cap here. And then we have one more video that I got to do, which is basically just going to be getting some more parts. I got a new BBS front end coming in for another build. So I'll be doing a little history lesson on that and kind of doing the same thing that I usually do as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to kind of do a little end of the year, like end of the season video like I always do. And I like to try to do like a what's done to my E30. So the next time you see the car, it's probably gonna have the other wheels on, because these are coming off pretty soon. Because next week it's gonna start snowing, so we're not worried about really doing anything else to the car. And yeah, that's gonna be the time where I pull off the side skirts, because they're wrapped, get them sanded down, and then primer them, and then have Angel paint those as well so they match the body color. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be taking the spoiler off, repositioning it, and nothing really too different to the car for now. So I just wanted to kind of throw this video together so we had something to post for the end of the year on the channel, because right now it's mid-November right now. So next month obviously is December, so we're into the winter months, and this is going to be basically sitting in storage until like, you know, February or March. Alright guys, so thanks for watching the video as always. If you guys did check out all the videos I've done this year, I think I've only done like maybe 10 or 15 at the most, but if you guys did check those out, thanks for watching them as always. If you guys want to check my if you guys are into photography and stuff like that, if you guys want to check my video out on Zen Motion Media, that's my camera channel that I started up. That's basically based on car photography and videography and just like photography in general, but mainly to do with cars as well. But yeah, pretty happy with how the car's coming out for now. I really just needed a change because, like I said, I've had the car forever and I've only ever done just like, you know, cheap front lips and just break them and all that stuff. So I actually decided to get an original FIBA BMW piece and kind of change up the actual look of the car. And then I think it'll flow a lot better once these side skirts are painted. So rear valance looks really dope, and just really enjoy it. I haven't really changed anything in the trunk. I do want to do a few things there, but that's kind of like the last thing. I'm not really worried about anything to do with it. I got a set of Zender skirts that I have to get painted up, and I have to sand them down and primer them and get them ready to sell them so I can put that towards them. And then I have to try to sell my crank and pistons out of my stroker motor that's currently in there. So if I can get that sold and the side skirts sold, I should have enough money to go ahead and get the pistons ordered. And then it takes like 6 to 10 weeks to get those made and shipped, so super long process. And then I have to have the $1,200 for the machine work at the machine shop, and that takes like another month or 2 months to get the product, or to get the machine work done as well, depending how busy they are. And then it's basically just get the rest of the motor parts and put the motor together. And then the last big cost is going to be the ITBs. So if you guys want to know more about that and what I'm doing with the 3.1, I'll leave this little link right here, and you guys could check that out. I talked about everything that I got, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. That's the end of the season. Thanks for watching the video as always. Be sure to check me on Instagram, follow E30 Mafia, follow me on Reddit because I do post, like, you know, photography photos there, and just stuff like that. So all that stuff's linked down below. I might have one more video before the end of the year, which is going to be like the BBS video for that front balance, and I think I'm going to do like an overview on my BBS whole kit, like just like a history overview thing or whatever. But all right, I'm just rambling too much. All right guys, thanks for watching the video as always. Peace.